Hey folks, welcome back again. It's Dr. Mac here, and in this tutorial we're going to go over the workflow of the class. We went over the setup in our last video. In this video we will cover exactly how the class operates in terms of the traditional syllabus. So if you click on our syllabus link here, it will bring you over to our class. And it lists, your objectives and your front matter, and it links to each one of the posts. So you can always figure out where to go from either of the sources. And it describes the tasks. So blogging, like we went over in our tutorial, everyone in this class is going to maintain a blog. This is a writing intensive class. If you already have a blog, you may use it. If you do not have a blog, you should sign up for a free WordPress account. Like I said, you could also, if you want your own domain, how I have jgregory.com, you should see me. I can set you up with some good recommendations. So each unit of study is going to have some readings, some stuff to do. So you're going to be writing on your blog and on your own website a lot. This is like owning what you write versus just sticking inside a Blackboard fundamentally changes the purpose of writing, because you're not just writing for me now. Think about writing for yourself. If I had to hire a teacher and they look the same on paper, but I Googled them each, and one of them's got a website that's full of all these teaching resources, who am I going to hire? The person with a great resume and no website, or the person with a great resume and a website that documents all the learning that they've done? I know who I'm going with. So you're going to do that as the major focus of our class. You're also going to write as your final a genre study, where you're going to choose a type of children's literature genre, and you'll write a 2 to 3 page informational text on how to read and write that genre, like tell me why it's important to teach it, define it, and then give me strategies to teach students to read and write in that genre. Then you'll write an example. So if you chose, say, historical fiction, for example, you would write a 2 to 3 page piece of maybe a spy in World War II. And you would incorporate a lot of the elements that you talked about. And this provides you a model that you can show students. Hey, look, I know what the writing process is. I've gone through this writing process. This is how it works. You'll also, throughout the semester, be in book clubs where you're going to do a lot of reading together. And we do this thing, these video selfies, that I like to call a digital dump. And these digital dumps are you really discussing what's it mean as you to be a reader and a writer. And this is in the first week. The first module is to post your digital dump. That's kind of your introduction video, and you can learn more about the assignment by clicking right here. And I have a little thing here that goes through exactly what you should be addressing. This is your Hello World Introduction to the Class video, your digital dump 1. And you'll do 2 other ones throughout the semester. You'll also get an opportunity to teach. You're going to be put into, you're going to make first in our next module, module 2, you're going to make a slide deck, what we used to call PowerPoints, and you're going to design some slide deck to teach a literary element. Then, later on in the semester, you folks take over the class, and you'll be put into small groups, and you're going to write your own modules, and you're going to teach us about a specific genre of children's literature. So there's a lot of opportunities for you to practice your feedback in this class. Then you'll see the normal schedule of the class. We go on a Wednesday to Wednesday schedule, so the class technically starts tomorrow, and I list all the tasks that you need to complete right there. So with this one, you have to create your WordPress blog. You're going to publish your first post with your goals for the class and your goals as a writer. You'll publish a definition of literacy, but you don't get to use any words. And then you will do, spelling mistake, you will do digital dump number 1. So that's how the syllabus works, and it links to everything. You have a link to our stream, to our course, to the units of study. So I can go back to our course here, and I can then click on the what is children's literature. Now, each module is set up the same. You have your overview show. You have then a couple of readings for you to do. And one of them is always about you need to annotate. And I will post a video tomorrow on how to do annotations. That will be tutorial 3. So you have a set of readings, but a lot of them aren't just videos. This looks like a lot of readings, but this is a set of 6-minute videos. Then you have your tasks. All the tasks are broken up into read, write, and participate every time. So each module is set up for you to understand what to do. You have to do some reading. You have to do some writing, and there's a performance task that then should measure how well you accomplish your goals. So you can then go through and do the performance task, and it says right here, share a definition of literacy without using words, or you can then tell me why storytellers are alchemists. So I give you two choices. I try to build in a lot of choice around your writing into this classroom. So every module is set up that way. So if you have any questions, you can always email me and figure out what you need to do. I try to tell you, try to provide a pretty structured class each week. And as long as for this week you get all set up, you should be good to go. So that's it for tutorial 2 for EDU 307 and 308.